Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, I should say, and welcome to our first session of Keyboard Warriors for this week. I hope you had a great weekend and are enjoying some of this beautiful sunshine this morning, and hopefully a chance to get out and get a bit of a leg stretch too. But we'll start with our stretch, our lunchtime loosener, and we're going to start with just a nice big stretch up overhead. So bring the arms up to the side and then bring them down. If you can, breathe into the nose as you bring the arms up, and exhale as you lower them down. And again. Just going to take two more of these. Each time trying to get that little bit further up, trying to lengthen the space between under the arms and the hips through the ribs. And then joining the hands together, lower yourself down, take the hips out behind you. Feel the stretch to the back of the thighs and raise up. And lower down. Going with two more of these. So you really want to take the hips out behind you as opposed to sort of slumping down. Hips go out behind. Up you come, reach up tall, and final time down. And come back up. Keeping the fingers laced together. Ease over side to side. So keep the hips from moving with this one and just let the upper body do the work. And then just placing the hands on the hip, twist around. Again, just upper body. And you're going to do the same, but with the arms out to the side. Starting. Keep changing direction with them. And then twist again at the waist. You should get a little bit more rotation with the arms out like this. Back to the centre, out to the side, and then arms down the legs, hands down the legs. So the hips again are staying put, they're not moving. And then shrug shoulders round, just a couple of times in each direction. And then shrug them up towards your ears and really throw them down. So shrug them up, nice and high, throw them down. Twice more, bring them up, shrug them down. And take the head gently side to side. And forward and back. So you're not trying to force your chin or your head back. Gentle movement back and forth, and then round. Back the other way. And then bring the arms out wide, take the fingertips onto the shoulders, roll the shoulders round again. Just 2 or 3 times in each direction. And then start to roll up onto your feet, but you're going to take the arms up with it. If you can coordinate the two, bring them up, let the arms hang down. So bring them up, let them drop. Raise under control, drop them down. Raising onto your toes, and then just shake the arms out. Nice big circles now, all the way around. Inside your elbows, brushing past your ears, hands touching overhead, bring them back the other way, reverse it round. And then take the legs out wide, and you're going to bend one leg and aim to touch towards the opposite foot. Not too important whether you can reach all the way down there, we're just aiming in that direction. And on the next one, stay over to one leg, the bent leg, and just look over your shoulder from there. Over to the other side, same thing. Look over the shoulder, and then turn your feet round. So you've got one foot out behind, and you're just going to walk through, heel arch, ball toe, pressing through the foot. Both feet facing forward, and then start to swing the arms. This time under control, up and down. As you're up onto your toes, arms go up, and then drop that back knee down, up and down. You can bring that stance in a bit tighter now so that you haven't got quite such a big step if you're struggling with balance. And we're not dipping down too much, just waking the legs up and turn it round. Give the legs a shake out if you need to. Come round, and again, walking through the foot. And then get the arms going. And then bring that foot in if you need to a little bit, and ducking up and down. Good stuff. And then just bring the knees up, raising them up towards your chest. Start to take the arms out as the knee comes up. Feel the stretch across the front of your chest. And then you're going to grab the knee in on the next one, so bring it in. Take the arms out, knee in. One more on each side. And then just take the leg out and across the body. Last one on this side. Same thing on the other one, so you're going across and out. And then we're going to come back down like we did before, but coming down, and this time as you come all the way down, going to bend the knees. If you can, come all the way down onto your haunches, and then bend and straighten the legs. If you can't come that far, just do it as far as you feel comfortable in your range of movement. So feel the stretch through the back of the thighs, and then coming down onto all fours, and just gently rock side to side with hips. And sit back onto heels. And then come forward. So dropping the hips forward as you come up towards your hands. Coming back towards the heels as you go back. So again with this one, just within your range of movement, if it's just a small movement there, no problem. You'll know what feels good for your body. And then walking your hands up. Bring one leg out in front of you. Sink yourself forward without arching your back. So keep this nice and strong and straight here. And again, we're just going to look over the shoulder. And come back to the center. Reach up tall. And you can deepen this stretch. If this area does feel tight, you can press your knee into the floor and then ease it off. Press it in, almost like switching it on and off. Change to the other leg. Bring that one forward. Sink into it. And then hands on the leg. Turn around. Look over the shoulder. And come back to center. Reach up tall. And then coming back down to all fours. Roll the back up towards the ceiling. So imagine you've got a piece of string taking the center of your spine up towards the ceiling. The head's dropping down. Belly button's going up towards the spine. And then slowly work through, reverse that movement completely. And take your head and your bottom up towards the ceiling. And roll back through the other way. And reverse. Just going to take a couple more of these. So last one. Roll up. Roll back. Bring your hand to the center. And open up. Now you can stay with this position. If you feel comfortable with it, come up onto your leg as well and just open up there. Come all the way down. Same on the other side, so bring the hand to the center. Start with just opening the arm up and then bring the leg out. And then bring the hands back. Again, sit back towards your heels and come forward. And then bring your feet underneath. You're going to slowly walk yourself up to standing. Don't rush up too quickly. Take one hand behind each leg. So you've got a hand behind each thigh. And you're going to pull really firmly. Make sure it's not on the back of your knees. As though you're trying to stand up, but your hands are stopping you. Feel the stretch all through the trunk, through the top of the back. And release that. Let the arms hang down. And then bend the knees and just swing your arms up. And come down, slightly swing them up. Twice more, come down. Final time, up, grab hold of the wrist, pull over to one side. Over to the other side. And then swap wrists and just take a really nice big rotation round, all the way around, twice in one direction and then change. Grab the other wrist, off we go, back the other way. And then bring the hands up, drop it down in between the shoulder blades. Keep your bottom tucked under so you're not arching the back. And you can either pull it back there or push it. Feel the stretch down, back of the arm there and over to one side. Change arms over, drop the other arm over to one side. And again, just bring the arms up. Then place them at the back of the head and just keeping the elbows out nice and wide. Press your head into your hands, hands into your head. So I've just got my fingers laced, just adding a little bit of resistance to feel the stretch through the shoulders here and through the neck. Ease it off. Bring your elbows round, close them down. Reverse, take them back, press into the head. One more time, bring them round. Take them back. And from there, again, keep the hips forward, just going to twist at the waist, round to the other side, and then flowing through side to side. Back's nice and warm now. This should feel quite nice and smooth. Back to the centre and over to the side. And then let the arms relax. Just bring your foot up and roll it round at the ankle. And back the other way. Change to the other foot. And bring it back round the other way. And then whilst you're walking through, rolling up onto your toes, roll the hands around at the wrists. And back the other way. And then stay up on one foot and just keep coming up onto the toes of that foot. And the other one. Just give the foot a bit of massage into the floor. Get the quads working. And then bring that leg up. Take it out. Then bring it back in. And the same with the other one. Take it out. And bring it back in. And then we're just going to take a step to the side, kick the heel up to the bum and bring your arms out at shoulder height. And then the same, but raise the knee at the front. Try not to kick your chair. Last one. And then we're going to take the arms up and down. So palms facing forward and then facing away. Last one. Take them up and take them down, and then take them out and bring them across. Get the blood flow through the arms. Give a nice little workout to the back and the chest. Up to the top and down. And then we're going to cross again. So take them back and bring them across. Last one. And then if you bring your hands out wide and just press away, pulsing away, keep the head in between the shoulders so your head's not hanging down forward. And then ease one arm at a time across the front of your body. So we're not holding there too long, just stretching the shoulder area out. And then bringing your heel up towards your bottom. Soften the supporting knee. Use your chair or table to hold on to if you need to. Making sure you're grabbing the foot or the back of the trousers. You can grab the trousers if you need to with the same arm, so you're not twisting across the body. And then come into the chair. If you just raise your leg up, if you've got a bent knee, lean forward into it. Make sure your chair's nice and stable to do it. You can place fingers on the back of the chair if you need to. Step it back up. And again, sink forward. And change legs. Bring the other leg up. Sink into it. And use it off. Sink forward. And then bring one leg up. Extend it out in front of you. Toes flexed up. Lean forward. So you're trying to sort of lift up and over your leg. Don't worry too much about how far you're getting over there. You want to feel the stretch in the back of the thigh. Come up. And back over. You'll probably find on the second time, you get that little bit further over your leg. Bring your leg up, flex the toes towards you, up and over. And come back up. Big breath in. As you exhale, leaning over. Again, reach up nice and tall. Now you can use the back of the chair or the seat for this one, depending on how deep you want the stretch. Hips are going back again, so they're going out behind you as opposed to just coming over. Grab the chair. I'm going to go for the seat. You can do the back of the chair. Let yourself come down in between your arms, your head between your hands, inside of your elbows, hips out behind. And then come up onto the toes and back, just rocking forward. And we're going to open up again from here. So bring the hand into the center of the chair. Take your feet wide if you need to for a bit of balance. Bend one knee in and out you go. Come to the center, bring the hand in, open up. Come to the center and then just take your legs hips side to side. Sway the hips, feel the stretch through the side of the legs. And then lower yourself all the way down, keeping the legs as straight as you can. And then walk up the front of your body, all the way up. Reach up overhead. Again, just give your head a roll to the side. Forward and back. Reach up tall. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale. Great job, guys. I'll be back for our early bird session at 7 AM on Thursday, for those of you who'd like to join us. And as always, that's accessible at any time. So you can do it at other times of the day. Don't need to set that early alarm. Have a great day.